The transfer window has finally closed.
So we're going to rank every Premier League club's window in a tier list.
Let's get right into it. All right. Honestly, we'll just go in alphabetical order here.
Simple.
Let's go Arsenal FC.
Okay, lots of differing opinions on their transfer window. Lots of ins. Madueke, Gyökeres,
Eze.
big signing.
Zubamendi. Hincape. Whoa, wait, what?
Hincape, you know.
Mbappe, you know.
They wish, bro.
Weak.
Who do they get rid of, though? That's a big...
Yeah, I mean, I think not a lot of big names. I mean, Kiwior is probably the biggest name out of this list that I'm looking at right now. I mean, Raheem Sterling, he's leaving.
He left the end of the loan.
guess, but...
Zinchenko gone to Forest. Partey obviously left as well.
Partey is actually kind of a big one,
Yeah.
I'd say. But other than that, I mean, there wasn't a lot of players we expected to leave, honestly. I was pretty shocked that Arsenal kind of loosened the purse a bit. I didn't think they were going to spend this much money, but they did. I think the marquee signing was Zubamendi.
No, it's Eze,
personally.
bro. It has to be Eze.
Well, Eze, I haven't really seen him perform, though. You know what I'm saying? His cameo against Liverpool wasn't the best, I'd say. But Zubamendi, they desperately needed someone of his quality in that midfield spot. And honestly, he's performing like way better than I thought he would. And it was a 70 mil price tag. So like he had to perform. And he's doing the job. So at the end of the day, he's impressive. He's very impressive to me, bro.
No, it's been a good signing for sure. I think Eze is like the statement, though. They kind of ended the window off that. They stole him from Spurs. They needed a player. After watching that Martinelli performance, they needed him badly. So, but yeah, pretty good signings. Me, I think it's a solid window. I think it's a solid window from Arsenal.
So you're saying right now, Eze didn't, put them over the edge. It wasn't like that insane marquee signing that would have been like, yo, these guys are serious. They can go for the treble. They can win the Premier League.
Yeah, no, because I'm not going to put them in great window because I still don't think they had a window good enough to win the league or the Champions League. So, and that's what the Arsenal fans want. That's what they're expecting. They're expecting improvement, second in the last 3 seasons. So they needed to have a great window. I think they had a solid window.
I don't disagree. But what is their realistic objective? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it the Premier League? Can they win the Premier League? Is it okay if they win one trophy at least? Like,
I mean, yeah, obviously a trophy would be a successful season, but there's no doubt that they are pushing for the Premier League. There's no doubt that they're going into the season wanting to win the league.
But would it be a failure if they only won the Carabao Cup?
Yeah, I think based off this amount of money they've spent in the Arteta era, then yeah, I think it's...
That's poor, bro.
It's not poor.
When was the last time they won a trophy? Like, how are they going to complain about winning a trophy in the season, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, it's not... I mean, it really just depends on who you ask. Like at the end of the day, if you ask the Arsenal players or Mikel Arteta, it's a successful season, they probably say yes. If you ask the fans, they might disagree. So it just depends.
No, it's crazy because the fans will probably rather have a second place and a quarterfinal Champions League run than an actual trophy.
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Aston Villa here. Listen, big season last season for them. Mm-hmm. A lot of expectations coming into this summer transfer window. For me personally, because I thought they're going to build off this.
Well, I said it in the prediction video. I thought Villa was going to have just a very slight drop off. And so far, it's looking like a good prediction.
This has been a shocking transfer window, mate. I'm going to keep it.
They did sign Donny. Man. They did sign Donny from Nice.
Not convinced by them.
Whoa,
not
no.
Convinced
I
by
liked
him.
him. I liked him.
Convinced by him.
I watched him for the first time the other day against...
They got smoked by Palace.
They got smoked by Palace, but I was impressed by the left winger, the new signing. What's his name?
Guessand.
I thought he was decent. You know what I'm saying? I think there's promise there, but
30 M's.
Yeah.
24. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Lindelof's coming in.
Yeah, they just got Lindelof. They just got Jadon Sancho, transfer deadline day signing, but it's a loan. So, you know what I'm saying? They're covering his wages. It's okay.
Outside of that, dude, they didn't make many movements, bro. Who left?
They sold, though, a lot of people.
Sold Jacob Ramsey.
That is the worst part about it, bro. Jacob Ramsey, Leon Bailey's gone. Alex Moreno is gone. Disasi's gone. Marcus Rashford, obviously, they didn't sign him. Asensio's didn't get signed.
Yeah.
Emi Martinez apparently signed again now that, he was supposed to leave to Manchester United, but now they blocked it. He's back. It's been a kind of a stinky, disastrous window, in my opinion.
It's been a chaotic window for Villa.
I'm going to say this is bad business, bro.
Bad business?
Just think at where they were supposed to be come this season based on what happened last season. Champions League run, 4th place, contention throughout the entire season. This is very poor, bro.
No, you're right. Wait, hold on. Wait, they got Europa League, right?
Yeah.
They got Europa League footy. I guess that kind of hurt them in the transfer window because if they got Champions League football like they did last year, it would have been a more appealing place for players to sign. But yeah, that's what happens when you miss
Still
out on
bad
Champions
business.
League spots. I don't mind bad business though. I think they could have done better easily.
Still bad business for sure. Next up, AFC Bournemouth.
Now we do know they had a fire sale. They sold damn near the whole back line.
Whole back
Kepa
line.
gone, Huijsen gone, Kirk has gone, Zabarni gone.
Utara also gone.
But I think they made some great signings as well. Philip Billing also left.
Sinistera gone.
Let's see the signings. Diakate came in as their new center back. I mean, Adli from Bayer Leverkusen's a great signing.
Okay. Petrovic, I told you guys, I'm high on Petrovic still.
Signed Alex Jimenez from AC Milan, arguably one of their best players. I think all things considered with Bournemouth, the way Bournemouth sold basically so many of their mainstay players from last season, they also were able to keep players like Kluivert, Tavernier, Semenyo. I think this is a solid window from Bournemouth.
Solid window because they literally racked up 100 mil in profit, bro.
So they're, I mean, look.
And it's one of those teams where you're not expecting them to go all out and sign X, Y, and Z players.
Yeah.
Like they're comfortable at where they were, and they made profit at the end of the day. I think that I'd say that's good business, mate. That's solid.
It's a solid window, bro.
Solid.
And I honestly think Areola can do something with the squad this season. Have a great season again. It's not like they're gonna fall off. I don't think they're gonna fall
They
off.
cooked Spurs, bro. Next up, we got none other than Brentford FC.
Okay, interesting from Brentford. Obviously, they lost their manager in the window, and they lost some key players. Johan Wisse gone.
Johan Wissa gone and Mbembo gone. Norgard gone.
That's 40 goals in a season and their best midfielder. Huge sales, but then they made some good signings. Utara from Bournemouth stole him.
Jordan Hendo, free transfer from Ajax.
It might be bad business, you know.
chill. Milambo's pretty good. I don't hate him.
They got
Kelleher's here.
Interesting.
It's one of them ones where it's like, dare I say questionable though?
I think you could argue questionable just because they got rid of so many key pieces.
Didn't really sign a lot of players.
I'm not seeing the reinforcements to back it up. So it has to be questionable because it is going to be a tough season.
At the same
for
time,
Brentford.
though, why should it be different than Bournemouth? That's my question.
I think
Are we
Bournemouth.
saying Bournemouth reinforced a little bit better?
Yeah, they did for sure.
I'm okay with that. Questionable, yeah. Brentford, yeah, you should have done a little bit better. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But it's Brentford at the end of the day. Who really cares? Next up, we got Brighton.
Okay, Brighton. Interesting. Now, Brighton are always a team to look out for in the window. They're always doing some crazy selling and buying.
And it's one of them ones where we do not know these players like that.
That's very true.
So we got to keep in mind that this could be a good window, but we just don't know.
We just don't know.
They
did sign Capula. You're high on him.
They lost João Pedro and Adingra
And Enciso. And Estupinian. And Barco.
and Lamptey and Buenanote.
And Evan Ferguson. They went mad. They absolutely got rid of so many. I mean, they had such a big squad last season.
They kept Baliba, though.
They did. That's a plus.
That is a very big plus, bro. Pretty much. Honestly, they cooked you guys. So, like, it's not like they're falling off, you know what I'm saying? They absolutely destroyed Manchester City. So, at the end of the day...
Look, they have made some signings. I'm not aware of who these people are. Like we said, this is gonna be one of the ones where we're just gonna have to see.
We're going to have to say solid.
But
I don't say it's questionable,
Our
though.
judgment, yeah.
I can't say it's
It
questionable.
might be questionable, bro.
I can't say that it's questionable. Just because they still are operating very high.
Just because they got some freak undeserved win. Ridiculous,
Undeserved
bro.
win.
Ridiculous. I mean,
That's
that
what you get for playing 3 in the back at minute 80, bro.
Where are we
That's
putting them?
solid.
We're putting them as solid?
We're saying questionable? Are you saying in the long run you think
I
they
think in the
fall
long
off?
run it can go, because it can go high, but I don't know these Dons. So it's questionable for sure because it's a big question mark, bro.
All right. I see what you're doing there. All right, my fault.
Yeah.
Next up, Burnley.
All right, Burnley.
This might be the definition of questionable.
All right, well, they brought in Armando Broja.
Questionable signing, for
Yes,
sure.
I agree. They brought in Shauna from Lazio, who actually was decent for them last season.
Brought in Jaden Anthony, questionable, I'd say.
Ooh, Marcus Edwards from Sporting.
They brought in Kyle Walker, questionable.
Very questionable. And they brought in Brun Larson, okay. Twan Zabi. Interesting, bro.
lost James Trafford, of course, to you guys. Everyone else, I mean, Nathan Redmond. I haven't heard that name in ages.
That's crazy. Wait, why is Jonjo Shelvey on the list?
Where is he? Jonjo, you know.
Without club. Interesting, bro. His contract ran out.
Jonjo.
So, I think, okay, for Burnley, I think we got to look at it one way. Is this enough to stay in the Prem?
No, I don't think so. That's why it's questionable.
It's questionable.
You look at their counterparts, bro. You see how much they actually spent.
But it's difficult. It's not like they have the option to spend all that money. So, like, with that being said, is it like was it a solid attempt to stay in the Prem? Is it a solid attempt? No?
Mate, if you're getting... You can do a lot better than Broja.
Kyle Walker?
Kyle Walker is not terrible just because, you know, he's bringing that experience. But Armando Broja for 23 mil? You can do a lot
he
better
hasn't
than
played
that,
football in like 2 years.
I'm saying that's questionable.
It's questionable. I don't mind questionable.
Is it bad business?
No, I don't mind questionable. I think they've tried their best. I think they've tried their best.
All right, participation award type beat.
Chelsea.
All right, here we go.
Huge window. Joao Pedro in. Gittins in. Garnacho in. Last minute. Delap in.
Estevão. I mean, absolutely new team. It's straight up.
This is a new team, bro. And they got rid of some dead wood for sure.
Madueke, Nkunku, Felix, Dewsbury Hall, Renato Viega, which, honestly, I like Renato Viega. I think he's actually pretty good.
I think he's very mids.
I think he's actually very good.
I've never seen him play well.
Chukwuemeka, absolutely horrid. Nico Jackson, horrid. It's shocking how they got so much. I think they're... Oh, I guess it's a loan.
It's a loan fee.
Kepa's gone.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and Jadon Sancho ended his loan. They avoided the obligation to buy.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow the obligation wasn't obligated.
I don't know how that works, but fair play to Chelsea, bro. They got out of it. Madness. I think this is a great window for Chelsea. Honestly, I'm saying great window.
Great window.
Yeah, you have to say
fair play, bro.
After Club World Cup, I think they're gonna have a great season this season.
Dare I say?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it then. I will not say it then. Crystal Palace, we got up next. They were able to keep Gahey somehow.
Last minute buzzer beater.
Glasner put in the boss call saying, I might walk if he leaves, bro.
And he scored a screamer. He almost went off. Did you see at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Dino Henderson trying to get him like a send-off. That would have been... He's smart for saying hell no because ended up falling
He
through.
could have been an Emi Martinez crying at the end of his home game and then ended up signing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. Like he cried last game of last season.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. That would have been embarrassing. Eze is obviously gone. I mean, they kept Mateta. It's kind of a mids window for Palace. Like, I don't think they're going to improve. I also don't think they're going to get much worse.
It's questionable, bro.
No,
if you're getting,
it's questionable.
I think it is because if you're getting so much money from Eze, 69 million euros,
right?
You got to reinvest in the squad.
Nah, but you don't want to panic buy. They
didn't. Okay, but they didn't panic buy anyone when Olise left either. So they haven't really spent any money.
I think it's smart. I like the fact that they didn't just panic buy someone just for the sake of replacing Eze. I mean, they're probably going to spend the first half of the season scouting, doing the research, and then in January they can use the Eze money.
Maybe.
I think it's a solid window. Yes, I'm gonna say
didn't get anyone in though.
But think about the teams like Palace after they have a good season, after they have a historic season of winning a trophy, they always struggle to keep their players. It's always the case.
Okay.
So the fact that they kept Guehi, the fact that they kept Mateta, they kept Sarr, they kept Mitchell. You know, they kept these players that are...
Man. Man said Mitchell, yeah.
They kept Adam Morton. These are all players that have been linked with clubs in the past. So the fact that they only lost Eze, like, I don't hate it, bro. I think it's a solid window.
I'm just thinking the perspective of, like, competition in the way that they're actually going to... they're in Conference League, bro.
They can hang.
They can hang with that squad.
Against these random bots from Kazakhstan.
Without Eze, mate. Oh, my days.
I mean, what are you saying? Questionable.
I just think that they should reinforce a little bit more. Listen, you've got a great manager who knows how to win games, as you can see, as they won the FA Cup, bro. They won the Community Shield as well. So, like, why not further invest in the squad and do something?
No, it's true. They definitely could have given Glasner some more resources this season.
Dude, it's got to be questionable.
All right, fine.
Can't do it. Everton. All right. Now, before watching Everton, yeah, I probably would have been, this is like a very questionable transfer window, but
I think they clutched it last minute.
They clutched up.
Tyler Dibbling, great signing. Dewsbury Hall, I think, good signing.
Great signing.
Grealish, obviously, top assister in European leagues right now.
Dude, Grealish is on a Madinho, mate.
But let's relax at the same time. The PR is going crazy.
Mate, he's got 4 assists in 2 games.
It was a
or
one little layoff,
so
and then it was like
an assist is an assist. We're trying to.
I hear it.
Revise assists,
I'm happy.
mate.
I'm happy for Grillo. It's good.
They shipped
signings.
off Calvert-Lewin. They
Right.
shipped off Neil Mope finally. Ashley Young is finally gone. 40 years of age, you know.
Doucouré went to Saudi.
That's kind of nuts. I didn't even know that happened. I just think the marquee signings that we've just talked about, bro, Dibbling, Jack Grealish, are pushing them over the edge necessary enough for them to be like a good mid-table team.
Yeah.
I think this is solid
window
business,
from Everton,
man.
bro. They did their thing.
Did their thing for sure. Fulham, man.
Ooh, okay. Fulham.
This is not a lot of players coming in and out.
All right,
man.
so from Fulham, they signed the Brazilian Kevin, bro. They signed a Brazilian named Kevin, bro.
40 M's, yo.
That's a mad one.
That's
Brazilians from Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, good history there.
Good history, but bad history coming into the Prem, though.
Fernandinho?
Fred?
Fairs.
Samuel Chukwueze, mate. That's a deadline day transfer.
I think it's an okay transfer.
Honestly, I really like it.
More Nigerians at the club. Smith Rowe, Iwobi.
Smith Rowe, yeah. Of course. There's not a lot going on here with them. I'll be honest. They didn't lose a lot of players that were pivotal for them, but they didn't really sign anyone.
Honestly, I think it's a solid window, bro. Like, even though there's not a lot of activity going on, like, I don't hate it. I thought they brought in more good players than got rid of.
Next up, Leeds United.
So they signed this Stash guy who I've been watching.
Okay.
He was very involved in the Leeds game I watched this season. Who was it against?
They beat Newcastle.
They beat Newcastle?
No, they drew Newcastle at 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0. I watched the 0-0 game. Stash was doing his thing against that Newcastle midfield.
They got Longstaff.
They got Sean Longstaff.
I think that was a great signing from Newcastle. Signed Calvert-Lewin. Listen, I saw that howler up front.
Yeah. I mean, Calvert-Lewin is one... Like, the thing about Calvert-Lewin, they brought him in to replace Patrick Bamford, who hasn't been able to stay fit for how long now, but Calvert-Lewin has these same issues. So let's see if he's able to stay fit.
Noah Okafor. They just signed him from Milan.
Fair. I did not even see that.
He could be a hit or miss, I'll be honest. But this is I think that's a good lottery from Leeds to kind of just go all out for him. So I'm not mad at that. Junior Firpo left. Wow. That's kind of interesting. I thought that he was actually pretty good.
Not anymore. Not anymore, gang. I think this is a very bad transfer window. I'll be honest. I think this is a bad transfer window, bro.
It's a desperate attempt, bro.
It's bad business. And I think
it's a desperate attempt.
They're definitely going down, unfortunately, bro.
Well, they didn't play too bad against Newcastle,
They didn't.
They really didn't.
But they're going down.
I don't know if you can say they're going down. Next up, we got the big boys. Honestly, this is the marquee club of the transfer window, man.
FFP?
FFP
where are you?
You see how much income they got from players coming out?
No. FFP, where are you?
Get out of
Clearly,
here,
it's a false. It's a facade.
How's it a
FFP is a
facade,
facade that is only enforced on either lower clubs like Everton, like Forest, like Manchester City. They're trying to attack
like
these. They're trying to attack these clubs for FFP.
Days.
They're trying to keep them in the lower brackets of the football pyramid. Whereas when the Giants spend, FFP just suddenly doesn't exist.
When was the last time Liverpool spent this much money? Never. Exactly.
I mean, bro, they broke the transfer record twice in one window. They broke the record and then they broke their own record again. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. I've never seen that in my life.
Welcome to modern football, mate. Welcome to modern football.
That's all you have to say. That's ridiculous, bro. I mean, they spent $450 million. Unbelievable. It's a great transfer window because, well, when you spend $500 million, how can you not have a great transfer window?
But you're missing something, bro.
What
they
am I
did
missing?
good business getting a lot of players out the window. Luis Diaz, 70 M's, man. That's great business.
I don't know how they fleece 70 M's.
Darwin Nunez, 53 million. That's great business.
It's not great business. They lost half the money.
Gerald Kwanzaa for 35 million.
I don't know how they convinced Bayer Leverkusen to pay that much.
Simply good business. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
man.
I agree. Those are crazy prices for those players.
Nonetheless, let's go through the list. Alexander Isak just came in deadline day. Of course, everyone knew he wanted to go. 144. is a lot, though. I will say it's a lot.
150 million, the most expensive player in Premier League history.
More than Florian Wirtz, who went for 125 M's.
Unbelievable. And then Ekitike just under 100 million.
95 M's.
And then
Kirkez.
you're gonna add the 100 million for the two fullbacks. Unbelievable, bro.
Giovanni Leone, I think, is going under the radar a lot. He's got a lot of
Who
potential.
the fuck is that guy, man?
See,
Who the
non-ball,
fuck is that guy, man?
non-ball knower.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Non-ball knower. Pretty standard. I mean,
Bro.
this might be the greatest window of all time.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, if Arne Slot and Mo Salah don't defend their title, it's an embarrassing season. Embarrassing season. They have to defend the title.
Embarrassing season.
They have to.
Speaking of embarrassing season, based on the transfer window I'm looking at right now, Manchester City, Tijani Rangers,
Great transfer window.
Ryan Aït-Nouri,
Yes.
Cherki, Trafford.
Unbelievable. Great. Naipen. People, this signing right here, Sphere Naipen. Great signing.
Right,
Very
man.
under the radar. You know what I'm saying?
Jan Kutu's gone. McT gone, obviously.
Yeah. Akanji gone to Inter.
KDB's done.
Kyle Walker done.
Grillo.
So I think those are great exits. I think those are great signings. This is another great transfer window.
Great
100%.
transfer window.
100%. There's no doubt about it. You're going to have your biases, but window, just looking at the window, it's a great transfer
All
window.
right, fine, man.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Manchester United.
United, okay,
As you said, we're just looking at the transfer window.
100%. Nah, but we're looking at results as well before the window closed. Yo, how do you get knocked out of a competition before the window even closes? That is insane.
Yo, I'm weak.
That is-
Sesko, 76
Wow.
M's.
Okay. Mboimo came in. Cunha came in. Great signings. Have they done
Giroud.
anything? Not really. But great signings.
Not really. I mean, Mbuemo's
Nah, Mboimo's on a decent
doing all
start.
right. Cunha is doing well. He just hasn't had the GAs.
Ooh, that pen was horrid.
Cunha's?
Pen miss was horrid.
Mate, but that's not in the game. I'm talking about he hasn't had the GAs. Garnacho's gone finally. They got a lot. The bomb. What do they call those guys? The bomb squad.
Bomb squad.
Bomb squad is getting shipped out.
Hoyland,
Crazy.
Lindelof, Rashford. I mean, this is dead wood. Sancho. These are guys who needed to leave the club. There's no doubt about that.
Are we saying this is a promising window for them?
I think it's a solid window. It's a solid window.
I'm okay with saying solid.
Yeah.
I'm okay with saying solid.
Newcastle.
Newcastle, you know.
First on the list, huge news.
Voltemade.
They signed Voltemade from Stuttgart for damn near 100 million, bro.
That's very.
Very fugazi. I'm gonna be honest. They just splashed 3/4 of their Isak money on Voltemade. I don't love it, bro. He's only 23 though, which is very promising. Because
He's a 6'6" Don.
I honestly thought he was like 27 or 28. So
I don't
the fact
know.
that he's 23 is very promising. I've seen clips of him. Very tall, silky, technical as well. Look at it this way: he's the same price as Ekitike. Is he half the player of Ekitike? I don't know.
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. I think it's
a very
unlikely,
similar
though.
profile. Though.
It is.
It is. Anthony Elanga, 61 M's.
Johan Wissa comes in to be competition. 55 M's.
Jacob Ramsey, I don't really like that transfer, honestly.
I don't mind it. I think
45
45 is a
pretty
bit
hefty.
steep because his stocks were a bit low.
Malik Chow, 35. I don't know how we swindled 35 M's for him.
Yeah.
They lost Isak, lost Sean Longstaff, Wilson. What are we saying, bro?
What are we saying? I think it's a...
It might be questionable, bro.
It could be questionable just because of those
Rash
fees.
decisions, bro.
Those fees are very off-putting. So you have to say questionable.
I'd say it's questionable.
Because, again, they're going to be playing Champions League footy. They want to get Champions League spots again this season. It's going to be a tough season for Newcastle, but let's see what happens.
Let's see it. Nottingham Forest. Amari Hutchinson is their biggest transfer in.
I think that is... I think they completely overpaid for Amari.
Overpaid.
Yes, over
43%.
100%.
43 M's for him.
I think Dan and Doy is a great signing. That's an amazing signing.
42 M's.
That was my ones to watch in the Euros, and he absolutely cooked.
Igor Jesus as well. Someone that kind of cooked at Club World Cup.
Not a fan. McAtee in, which is good, I think.
I mean, listen, it's just kind of
Ooh, they got Douglas Luiz though from Juve.
0 minutes played in the last 2 games that he was available, though.
Dude, his fall off is a bit mad. We don't need to talk about that because he was like main guy at Villa. He was like main character. He wanted to make a big move to a big club, but then we don't hear from him again.
Yeah, so something kind of tells me he might be checked out of football. I don't really know.
That girl got him distracted, bro.
I mean, they lost Elanga, of course. They could have lost Gibbs White, but didn't. They signed him down.
Yeah. What are their exits?
Danilo, Anthony Elanga.
Solid.
Solid? You think this is solid?
Is it not solid, bro?
You think this is solid?
Okay, hold on. Let me reevaluate. Omari Hutchinson, I think, is
Questionable.
questionable signing. And Dan Doyce, I think, is a good signing. McAtee, I think, is a good signing, and they kept Gibbs White, and they got Douglas Luiz in.
Solid, bro.
I think it's solid. Oh, well, then again.
It's questionable.
It's questionable. Actually, it's questionable just because of the season they had last season.
It's got to be questionable.
And they have European football now.
Yeah, no. It's got to be questionable, bro. And we can't allow solid coming from their owner, bro. Marinakis, man.
He's the opposite of solid, bro.
Yeah, nah. Next up, we got Sunderland.
Okay, Sunderland, interesting one. Obviously, they have to stay up. They're going to try to stay up.
Granit Xhaka is probably the most eye-catching out of this group.
Adingra is a great signing. They got Brian Brobby from Ajax, City Academy striker. I think that's a great signing.
I think it's good business. Looking at the fees, bro, and looking at the quality in which they're playing with these players, everything's under 30 M's, bro. For a team that just got promoted, and they're trying to push for, staying in the Prem. They sold Joe Bellingham for 30 M's. I think this is solid.
I think it's a solid window. For Sunderland, the resources are limited. They're going to try to stay up. I think they probably had the best transfer window of the promoted sides.
Yeah. Tottenham Hotspur. We got to talk about Spurs finally. Xavi Simons.
Oof. Okay, what are we saying? Xavi Simons or Eze? Did they win the deal? Did they win the trade?
That's a great question. Xavi Simons, 22. Eze's 27. Simmons also has Champions League experience. Eze doesn't. Simmons can play.
I think Simmons
very
was cheaper.
versatile positions.
I think Simmons was cheaper as well.
Simmons is cheaper.
I think low key Spurs won. I don't hate that, bro.
I don't hate it. It's kind of a Kudu situation where they got Morgan Gibbs White was supposed to come in. They didn't get him, so they got Kudus.
Yeah.
As they were supposed to come in, they got Xavi Simons, man.
Mateus Tell signed permanently. Joao
Only
Paulinho
20.
come in.
Wow, that's actually okay. Fairs.
Kolo Muani came in on the loan. I think it's a good
Joao Paulinho,
good
bro.
Good ins for Tottenham. Outs, Son of obviously left.
Son's gone.
Højbjerg,
Brian
Hill. Honestly, those are great exits. Is it a great window?
I
for
think
Spurs?
this is a great window.
It's a great
bro.
window for Spurs.
It's got to
bro.
be great.
On paper, it is, and they got a new manager.
Yeah, fair play. Thomas Frank is also cooking, bro. All right, next up we got West Ham United.
I bet that.
Mateus Fernandes for 44 million euros.
Bro, from Southampton, I remember watching him play when Southampton were in the league, bro. Mids, 44 M's.
44 mids.
44 mids for the mid player. I mean, he's 21.
Nah, come on. 44 is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You got to be a proven player to be 44 M's.
All
or
right.
like a really, really high potential.
Todibo came in, 40 million.
40 M's. That's, okay, Todibo, to be fair, okay player.
Okay player, but
40
he
M's
was
is
playing.
crazy.
He played last season. He was mids.
40 M's is crazy, bro. Let's be honest here. Kyle Walker-Peters, I mean.
Good signing-ish.
Callum Wilson is probably the best signing that you can get.
Then
Free
again,
transfer, bro. It's a free transfer.
All right, on a free fares, but he's injury prone at the end of the day. They signed Hermansen, who's been playing as a goalkeeper so far this season. He is absolutely horrible. He might be the worst keeper in the league. Genuinely, he might be the worst keeper in the league. So for me, bro, I don't need to see much more. These guys go in the bin.
Well, hold on.
These guys go in the bin.
They lost Kudus as well.
Bad business.
Edson Alvarez is gone. I thought he was pretty good. Emerson, I thought he was pretty good. Kufal, they lost a lot of their strong
Players on
old
a free.
guards, bro.
Danny Ings on a free. Cresswell on a free.
Kurt Zuma gone. Fabianski gone. Wow, that's crazy. Evan Ferguson
Lots
as
of
well
their
gone.
experienced players. I don't see many reinforcements.
Bad business, bro.
Bad business, West
Horrible
Ham.
business,
They could
man.
get relegated. Let's be honest. They could.
Last but not least, we got Wolverhampton Wanderers, man.
Okay, Wolves.
Obviously, they made Strand Larson permanent, 27 M's. That's
Okay.
great business for
Okay.
them. Other than that, that's basically it.
John Arias from Fluminense is a decent signing.
It's okay. Has he really played, though?
I don't think he's made an impact yet.
Played that much. Obviously, they lost Cunha, Ait Nouri. Fabio Silva is not really doing much. Probably Sarabio's gone now. Nelson Semedo's gone.
Guedes as well. Lots of staples.
Lots of players gone. Bad business.
Bad business, bro.
gotta be
It's
bad
bad business, bro. At the end of the day, Wolves are going to be in trouble. West Ham's going to be in trouble down near the bottom. It's that simple.
Who's your most surprising in terms of either they did really well or I really thought they would do better?
Honestly, outside shout, I'm going to say Everton having a solid window was surprising to me, bro. They always struggled to have good windows, especially when Dyche was manager. They weren't backing Dyche. They had struggles with FFP. Now, all of a sudden, they had a solid window with Moyes, so fair play.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Like I already mentioned, bro. I thought they were going to rise to the occasion become that new type of Leicester City-esque type of team back in the day. At the end of the day, I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. It's looking pretty grim for them. But let us know what you guys think. Who are your most surprising clubs this transfer window? Catch y'all next time.
Peace.